Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Octopath Traveler. Got a three-person party now. One more person, one more member, we'll have a full party. $500, okay.
Now then, I will cut you down.
I do like that attack, though. In this case, that's really good for testing multiple enemies at once. Alright.
Victory shall be mine.
Let's do this.
Okay then. Merchant skills.
I am ready.
Alright, dancer skills.
The moonlight glows.
We have nothing that's super effective against that guy, huh? Alright. Alright, what about the pigs? Spear's a no-go.
I am ready.
Dagger's a no-go.
My turn now.
Wind magic is a no-go. At least they're very weak enemies.
I am ready. The moonlight glows.
There we go.
Victory
We
shall be
found
mine.
one weakness at least.
Here I go.
Alright, another weakness.
Victory shall be mine.
Alright.
I am ready. The moonlight glows.
One enemy to go. The one that we don't have anything great against.
I am ready.
How about you?
Here I go.
All right. There we go.
How's that?
All right, good battle, good battle. One despite one enemy not having any weaknesses to us. Tressa's finding us all kinds of money, man. This a shop. Yep, I don't think I really need too much more at the moment. Oh, I've got like a pub. %, huh? 6%. Yeah, good luck. Let's go to the armor. That's better. All right. Nothing too much better there. There we go. That would actually work with Tressa. Physical armor for Olberic. All right. Could have been better, but it's still an improvement. Now there should be another character of ours somewhere in here. I'm in the right place, right? Yep, Cyrus is in here somewhere. Alright, that's the entrance. That's all that's saying. Alright, the palace gate. There we go. Yes, I think I know now who stole that tome. Perhaps I should go have a little chat with him, just to make sure we all understand one another. His name is Cyrus, and he is a scholar. This is Atlasdam, nestled in the fertile plants of the flatlands. It is home to the Royal Academy, where many a scholar studies night and day to bring the light of knowledge to the royal family and to all the realm. He passes his days in the halls of the great library, devouring tomes to his heart's content. It is in that library where he learns of a grievous thief. Certain that one of his fellow scholars is the culprit, Cyrus sets out alone to confront the man in his shadowy, subterranean study. He will need wise allies on the path that he has chosen. Yeah. Yeah.
And
All right.
so it was that Atlasdam was founded some 2 centuries ago.
I hate muting the cutscenes, but yeah, you're gonna hear me say that a bunch of times because I hate that we got to do that. But thanks a lot, copyright people. um, Indeed, our fair city-state is among the longest standing on the continent of Orstera. But there was another city-state with a history as long and proud as our own that came to a tragic ruin only 8 short years ago. Now, who can tell me its name? How about you, Cyrus? I think it was. Now, no need to get all flustered. There's no shame in not knowing an answer, so long as you have a desire to learn. The answer is in your textbook. Go on now, look it up. Yes, Professor. Let's see. I believe it was Hornburg. That is correct. Hornburg was ruled over by a royal family said to be descended from priests of an ancient and long forgotten religion. On the other hand, our fair Atlasdam was founded by one of the original clans that inhabited the flatlands. Who can tell me how many clans lived in the flatlands at the time, Your Highness? The histories have in that 8 clans did live in the flatlands in those days. Aha, Octopath Traveler, 8 clans, yeah. Okay. Correct, you are, Your Highness. It was a time of great strife here in the flatlands as the 8 clans waged a long and bitter war. Change would come when the armies of Grandport invaded these lands some 2 centuries ago. At the time, the rulers of Grandport sought to exert their influence over territories inland. Ironically, this compelled the warring tribes to put aside their differences and unite against their common foe. Oh, but look at the time. We'll pick up where we left off next time. Don't forget to read chapters 3 and 4 before our next lecture. And be prepared to answer questions on any of the material within. Yes, Professor. Thank you for another stimulating lecture, Professor Albright. All right. Ah, Professor Albright. Mercedes from the Royal Library came by with a message for you. Seems today's your lucky day. You've been granted permission to enter the Special Archives. Splendid. Finally, I can begin my research. The library is just outside the palace. I'd best make haste. All right. Story. Professor Albright. Oh, is this going to be a situation where, like, both princesses like him or something? Oh, thank heavens you're still here. I thought I had missed you. What can I do for you, Your Highness? If you can spare the time, I had a question about something we learned today. But of course, Your Highness, it would be my pleasure to answer anything. After all, my role as your tutor is as important to me as any of my research. Unfortunately, I cannot spare much time. Is the question a quick one? Yes, Professor, it will not take long. I was just wondering about the ancient religion of Hornburg. Pray tell, what did they worship? A very astute question, Your Highness. However, I fear that nearly all the texts detailing the nature of the religion were burned and lost when Hornburg fell. I see, a shame that. I do, however, have a theory of my own. I believe that the royal family of Hornburg were guardians of an ancient power. Mind you, this is not idle speculation. My theory is based on the fact that... Aww. Let us continue the discussion another time. My apologies for keeping you, Professor. No need for apologies, and it would be my pleasure, Your Highness. That such questions occur to you is a sign of a sharp and curious mind. Your lectures on the history of the realm are most fascinating to me. For if I do not learn of our past, how can I hope to lead my people to a bright future? A most admirable philosophy, Your Highness. The people of this land are truly fortunate to be led by one of such wisdom and kindness, as I am truly fortunate to have the opportunity to serve in some small way. You are far too kind, Professor Albright. I am proud to be your student. Oh dear, I'm running late. Pray do not forget your assignment, Your Highness. Of course, Professor. Oh, hello there, Cyrus. Did you have a question for me as well? I mean, no. Good day, Professor. All right. We get music again very, very shortly until we get back to the next movie, the next cutscene.
It's me, Cyrus.
As long as the music stays like this, we can leave it on. Good day, Mercedes. Cyrus Albright here to browse the special archives, because right now it's still just the town music. As soon as it changes, we're going to have to mute it again. Oh, Professor Albright, you're looking quite eager today.
Mm-hmm.
When I heard that an original copy of the Church of the Flame, a complete history, had been donated to our archives, I simply had to be the first to see it.
I see.
You're more on top of our collection than I am. Just sign here.
With pleasure.
All right. Huh. Is something amiss?
Actually,
For someone known as the most brilliant mind in the Royal Academy, when you talk about books, you're as giddy as a schoolboy. When you put it that way, yes, much as a child is fascinated by a new toy. I am titillated by the prospect of acquiring new knowledge.
I see.
Right, the expression on your face says it all. Anyway, everything seems to be in order. Enjoy your quest for knowledge, Professor.
Many thanks.
Many thanks, my dear. I most certainly will.
What have we here?
Music change time. Yep, there we go, mute. How odd, the tome is nowhere to be found. Did someone return it to the wrong shelf? Not here either. These archives are strictly guarded and curated. Wherever could it have gone? Professor Albright, the headmaster would see you at once. Of all the times to... Oh well, might I ask of you a favor? What might that be? The tome I mentioned earlier, before, seems to have gone missing. Could you locate it for me? Missing? Huh. I'll begin looking at once, Professor. Many thanks, my dear. Cyrus Albright, by your request, sir. Do enter. My apologies for summoning you on such short notice. How might I be of assistance, Headmaster? That treatise on arcane students you published. What in the gods' names were you thinking? Sir, I do believe I made my hypothesis perfectly clear. I'm not talking about your hypothesis. You went out of your way to cite one of the texts in our special archives. The knowledge housed in those tomes is the Royal Academy's greatest treasure. It is not to be divulged to the public at your whim. Laying it bare in one of your silly papers is out of the question. I am fully aware of the value of those tomes, Headmaster. It is for that very reason I would share the knowledge with my peers. You are to share nothing. That wisdom is for the Academy and the Academy alone. But that goes against everything. Enough, Cyrus. Even my best argument is sure to fall on deaf ears. The headmaster sees knowledge as a metal or precious stone, something to be appreciated by its rightful owner alone. Knowledge is power, and power is to be hoarded. An unfortunate attitude indeed. My sincere apologies, Headmaster. It won't happen again. Is there anything else you need of me? That is all. You may go. Wait, there was one last thing. Sir? I heard the special archives will be closing early today. If you have research to do there, I would do so quickly. Good gosh, it's as if he enjoys watching me suffer. Thank you for your concern, Headmaster. In that case, I'll be on my way. Enter. Excuse me, Headmaster? Yes, what is it, Therese? It's about Professor Albright, sir. Oh, is she gonna frame us or something? Oh, save. We get that music back again for just a moment. Uh-oh. Ah, Professor Albright. Did you have any luck finding the tome? I'm afraid not. Well, this is most unfortunate. One might conclude that it had been stolen. Professor, taking books out from these archives is strictly forbidden. As you know, the keys to the vault are entrusted to only a select few. Quite honestly, it would be easier to steal the crown off the king's head. An impregnable vault, a disappearing tomb. It would seem we have quite the mystery on our hands. And the mysteries of the world are meant to be solved. Or so the scholar in me says. Would you not agree? If it had been stolen, I would say it's a job for the city guard. But I can see you won't let it go until you've cracked the case, as it were. Aha! You could say that indeed. A habit I just can't seem to break. Once a puzzle is placed before me, I simply cannot rest until I've worked out a solution. Well, far be it from me to stand in your way. It must be tough being a genius. Haha, I'll not deny it. Worry not, the tome will be back on the shelf before you can bat an eyelash. Right, thanks. Best of luck in your search. And the game is afoot. Now, where to begin my search? I suppose I should inquire with Mercedes as to where the keys to the library are stored. The guard at the front door would know who has been frequenting the library lately, as my fellow scholars. Man. Then mayhap I should pay the headmaster a visit as well. Let's see now. Of course, I've got a key to the archives, and no, I wasn't sleeping. I was resting my eyes is all. But even if I was sleeping, what would it matter? What kind of fool would bother stealing a worthless tome anyway? I keep saying tomb. It's a tome. Most intriguing. You glean new information.
Pah.
The key to the archives? Oh, I haven't got that. But I'm not surprised someone stole a tome. Why do I keep saying tomb? Considering what they're worth, I've gambling debts myself, so I understand the temptation.
Are you alright?
Oh, that's right. I keep pressing A instead of Y. Let's see now. Testimony. Only Headmaster Yvonne and the guards stationed outside should have a key to the library archives. That means it's Yvonne. Alright. So this way, apparently. Do. Headmaster. What is it this time, Cyrus? You know full well I have a key to the special archives and that I would never be so foolish as to let it fall into the wrong hands in any event. I have had no reason to pursue those tomes in quite some time. This is true. Okay.
Splendid.
That should be all the information I need to solve the case. The headmaster and the guard. Of course, it all makes sense now. There are only two keys to the archives, one belonging to the headmaster and one to the guardsman. Whose keys were used to unlock the archives? I'm going to say... Well, the guard was sleeping. I'm going to say the headmaster's, though. No?
Not exactly.
No, that simply doesn't add up. Let me reconsider this. Alright, I guess because he was sleeping then. I was going to say, the headmaster's key is safely locked away in his office. Furthermore, he hasn't visited the archives today. On the other hand, the guard has been acting suspiciously of late, even sleeping while on active duty.
Oh.
It would be all too easy a task to lift the key off his person. I thought it was going to be a trick. It might still be a trick. So, is it possible that the guard is our man?
No.
No, he would have no motive. The culprit must be someone who understands the true value of the tome. Which is to say, one of my colleagues. And most likely one who has accrued a frightful gambling debt.
Which means that...
Put all together, and our villain is... Russell.
Yes.
Indubitably, that shifty scholar Russell. Yes, I dare say my logic is foolproof. Which means it won't be him. Now all that remains is to find our man and make him confess to the crime. Oh boy. Word has it he's been doing his research underground these days. I think it's time I did some field work of my own. And so I have taken it upon myself to investigate the suspicious scholar. Interested in coming along, are you? It seems you have quite the curious streak yourself. But of course, mysteries exist only to be solved after all. It is of utmost importance to remember that. Ah, but there I go again. Don't let me talk your ear off. I will be glad for your help. Let's get right to business then. No doubt we'll find Russell in his laboratory down below. Cyrus has joined the party. Save. And actually, before we pursue that guy, let's go get Cyrus some armor here so he can actually stand up in a fight. Not just get knocked over repeatedly. Alright, what can we get for Cyrus here? I did not see that before. I may actually consider getting that. For somebody. A light staff. Quartz rod. We don't have enough for the oak staff. Round shield for sure for him. Up the defense. Alright. Alright. Buy that for him. Alright, alright. Sell. Extra stuff. Have enough for one more. Let's give it to Ulrich, increase his attack. Since we're building him as a defensive guy, like he doesn't necessarily need as much speed. Well then, that actually makes things better. Alright, we'll sell the remaining spear. Awesome. Alright, everyone's all ready to go now. Let's save. Alright, and let's start into the underground. We've got a full party finally, ladies and gentlemen. A full party. The Subterranean Study. Feeling great.
Let us fight with honor.
All right, we've got some different enemies here.
My turn now.
His ability. Alright, I like that he reveals some of the weaknesses. That's awesome.
Victory shall be mine.
Ulberich doing his
I'm
thing.
ready. The moonlight.
Alright. Primrose taking out the enemy there.
Oh, ice, hit them through.
I'm ready.
I know they're weak to fire. I'm just trying to make sure I get all their weaknesses exposed.
The battle is truly joy.
Alright. Those were actually pretty easy enemies, those three. Cyrus levels up twice to level 4. Cyrus levels up again. Wind a tire, huh? Is that something I could put on Tressa? Inventory, that's what I want. Her speed would be faster, but her evasion would go down. That is a tough one. That is a tough one. I think we're going to stick with what we got for the time being. Couple different ways to go here. Aha.
Let us fight with honor.
Oh, a new bat.
I am ready.
I'm gonna go ahead and get the treasure chest before I call it an episode. There we go. There we go.
An interesting dilemma.
Oh, flames, rage, rock.
All right.
Have at you.
Nice job by Ulrich.
Let's do this.
All right, we took it out.
Now, what now?
Use the staff to break the defenses. That's kind of funny. $700. Primrose is looking strong.
Let's do this.
Nice job by Tressa.
How's that?
Alright. The rest of the episode will be us getting to that save spot.
May I have this dance? I am ready.
Alright, alright.
Now then. I will cut you down.
Hit them all. Good hit by Oberic.
An interesting dilemma.
Oh, flames. Rain. Rock.
Alright, 2 enemies gone, 1 to go.
Here I go. I am ready.
How about you?
Alright, that was actually a quick and easy win. It's amazing how quickly you win when you know what they're bad against. Oh, I'm dumb. So how am I supposed to get up there?
Time to teach you a lesson.
I am ready.
It's probably the complete other way. Alright.
What to do?
Victory
All
shall
right.
be mine.
Break all 3 of them.
Now, what next?
Oh, flames. Rain. Rock.
Alright, they're all gone.
Thus ends your lesson.
Cyrus levels up. Tressa is really close. As you say, I should be able to go up. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why I was struggling so much with that.
Ready or not?
I do see another treasure chest, though.
Victory shall be mine. I will cut you down.
Let's do this.
Okay. Okay.
I am ready.
Good hit. Good hit. Alright. Use the fire attack to break the ice spirit monster, whatever it is.
I am ready.
Alright.
What is the logical course of action?
Oh,
Fireball
flames.
again.
Rain. Rock. Victory
All
shall
right.
be mine.
Oberic.
Let's do this.
Nice job by Tressa.
I am ready. The show
right.
is over.
Tressa levels up. Herb of Light. After the save station, save state area, I can go to the right and get that other treasure chest. Come back, save, and we'll call it an episode at that point.
How about you?
I am ready.
What is the logical course course of action.
Fireball.
My turn now.
All right, one enemy left.
Battle.
I am ready.
Haha, beat him with the staff. All right. It looked like there might be one other path over here. Let's check that out first and then save.
Honor.
What to do?
All right.
I am ready.
Good start, Tresso.
No thing.
An interesting dilemma.
Oh, flames. Rage. Roll.
All right.
The battle.
I am ready. My turn.
Okay.
Interesting dilemma.
Just to make sure.
Flames. Rage.
There we go.
Thus ends your lesson.
Cyrus again leveling up, level 7. Aha, I was right. There was another path. Why can't I? There we go. Interact with it. Old coin. There's a peddler. Right now what I need is to make sure we're all good going into the fight. Perfect. Because I'm assuming we got a fight coming. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked what you saw here in this one, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. You know, all that YouTube nonsense. And I'll see you next time with another episode of Octopath Traveler. I'm so excited we have a full party. All right. See you soon. Bye-bye.